Hey, welcome to A1 Hoop Zone, and today going to be talking about Ben Simmons. Let's talk about it. So we got Ben Simmons here. Everyone's well aware of the recent trade, him for James Harden and a few other players involved in that trade. But today I just want to discuss and talk about Ben Simmons and what he brings to the table for the Nets. So let's start with his overall career stats and stat line, accomplishments, things of that nature. So Ben Simmons was what drafted in I believe if I'm not mistaken 2016. Let's go 2017. 2017 he won 2017 he won Rookie of the Year for the 2017-2018. What was he a three-time? He's a three-time All-Star. In 2019, 2020 he was an All NBA. What else we got here? Two-time All Defensive. All Team Defense. So he definitely plays defense. We know that for a fact. Career average looks like 16, 8, and 7 is his career average. So let's just talk about, break down Ben Simmons' games as a whole. I mean, what is he? 6'11, 240. Playmaker style, can handle the ball, see the court. I think the only thing that he lacked that people called him out for was being able to shoot the three or even a mid range. I mean, he just was very reluctant at shooting a jumper at this point. So I think for him, I think he has those demons in his head about his shooting, but I think he's gonna work that out. Just because that's the mental aspect of it. I mean, you miss every shot you don't take. So at this point, for him, I believe that he's gonna, being in a new surrounding, a new situation, that he is gonna shoot the ball more. Um, or maybe he'll just take the open shot. Not necessarily shoot it more, just because you do have a team that you can be surrounded, by all shooters. So I mean, you can have a lineup where you have Aldridge, Ben Simmons, KD, Harris, Seth, and Kyrie. So I mean, you have a situation, and again, those are all shooters. At any point in time, any of those guys can get hot, make the open shot, swing it to the next person, move the ball around, and get the open shot. So for him, I think this is a best case scenario. I was one of those people that did believe that the trust the process wasn't a thing that was going to work, especially with Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. That's just me being honest. I think that he should have been moved a while back. Just because his game is more set for, let's just say, for example, playing like with the Warriors or playing with the Nets now, like playing with a team that has solid shooters or that's predicated off of ball movement. So I think he's best utilized in those kind of situations. So I think this is going to pan out and work out for him greatly. My only thing is just seeing how he is from a NBA legs under him, kind of situation. His conditioning, his NBA conditioning. He's been out for quite some time. I mean, obviously he's probably been in the gym, but there's nothing like playing a real, scrimmaging isn't the same as a real game situation. Real game speed is different from practice and scrimmages. So we'll have to see how his conditioning is and how he is physically and obviously mentally. Now, I believe if he is mentally good and physically in great shape and able to get his NBA legs under him, with a handful of games or 2 weeks or so, 2 or 3 weeks, then I think that it's definitely going to be, I won't call it scary hours, but it's going to be, I think it's going to be the East Coast version of what the Lake Show used to be, where it's just up tempo ball movement, highlight reel, things of that nature. That's what I think we're going to see. Just because, again, the team is built for that specific thing, which is up tempo, free flowing, ball movement, things of that nature, and pushing the ball. So I think that's what we're going to get out of the Nets. And you have a coach who obviously flourished in that type of basketball, and Steve Nash. So I think with his mind and what he's going to do is definitely implement that. He has a willing, 6'11" ball handling guard that not only can get things efficiently on the offensive end as far as like setting up his team and himself, but is a dog on the defensive end, and he gets after it, and on any given day, depending on the matchup, can guard 1 through 5. It's not it's not too many players you can say that about. I know obviously Giannis comes to mind right away. LeBron to some degree, just because of his size and physicality. Anthony Davis, pass, I would say defensive stopper AD. And there's a few others. I'm probably missing a few others that come to mind that can kind of guard 1 through 5. I think Draymond, you got to throw Draymond in there as well. But you know with Ben Simmons and being at that age, and his body hasn't taken wear and tear. I mean, I think he's completely 110% healthy at this point, just because he's sat out. So the Nets are getting a physically fresh Ben Simmons, and one that is now looking to prove a point as far as saying not only the years of talent that was wasted in Philly, but I think he wants to prove something to the Philly fans that you guys gave up or you guys made the wrong pick of change. And obviously seeing that the season and most recently what Joel Embiid has been doing, I think Ben Simmons is going to want to come out and he's going to want to come out and try to make his own statement. So very curious to see what we're going to get out of Ben Simmons. I'm not a Nets fan. I'm a fan of the NBA. I just enjoy smart and good basketball and people that definitely want to be on both sides or compete on both sides of the ball. So that's what I want to see. And again, I think Ben Simmons is gonna bring a different dynamic that James Harden, decided to quit on the Nets, I should say. But I think he's gonna bring a different dynamic, man, and it's gonna be something that's definitely gonna be fun to watch. Hopefully, things work out where Kyrie can come back and play full time. But as of right now, it looks like he's gonna be playing part time. But we'll see what happens, man. And KD comes back healthy, that would be great. Having KD out there healthy is definitely something great for the league. I enjoy watching his game because it's always about his game. He's 100% locked in on playing basketball. If it ain't basketball, he has nothing to do with it, or doesn't want anything to do with it. So excited to see that there. So again, just wanted to touch base very quickly on Ben Simmons, his acclimates and accomplishments, and what he's going to bring to the table as a different dynamic for the Nets. I believe that, again, I'll have to say that for the end of this season, I don't really see too much happening, more so just getting chemistry down. But next year, when they're able to have a full off-season training camp and things like that together, that's when I think we're going to really see the Nets take off. So, and everybody coming back healthy and the situation changes and things of that nature. So, I would say next year is going to be the time where the Nets probably are going to be at least, if not the favorite, within the top three as far as favorites to win it all next year. So we'll see what happens here. So that's all I got as far as in regards to Ben Simmons. Let me know what you think in the comments. What do you think about Ben Simmons' game? What do you think about how he, kind of just decided to flat out and very similar to James Harden, quit on the 76ers and kind of forced their hand to trade him. I believe the rift kind of happened when being publicly called out by your cohorts, that's your other all-star on the team, and your coach, them just kind of throwing you under the bus and then backing it up and then, running you over again with it kind of situation. So I believe that bridge was burned at that point, and I don't think there was any coming back from there. So I guess it's a little bit different of a situation as far as James Harden quitting, but in this situation, again, it's still quitting on your team. So, again, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll be seeing each and every one of you in the comment section. Feel free to hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Again, just starting out, we'll definitely be uploading more content. Make sure you smash that like button as well. And again, provide feedback. Let me know what you think. Thank you for stopping by. A1 Hoop Zone, and I'll see you guys later.